Hi, it's Monica here again. We did a training today of a mare that had a problem with bolting, and the young rider wanted some help to see if she could get this problem sorted out and fixed. And the part that I didn't video in this session was the groundwork that we did prior to the young woman riding. And it was just difficult to video because the horse is quite an anxious horse and had a lot of issues with being able to stand still, pulling on the lead line. She had real trouble with anyone standing in front of her. She also had trouble with anyone standing on her right side or being in her right eye. So I did a little bit of work with that to try and get her comfortable with me working from her right side. I did some work with bending and disengaging the hind end just to try to get her to relax a little bit more. She appeared to me, she's a horse that's had about 7 or 8 different owners before this owner. So she seemed to be passed along quite a lot. People have given up on her and just passed her along. She was a brood mare for most of her life. So only just been ridden by this young lady who got her broke, who actually took a year to get her broke, put a lot of effort and time into her and really loves her dearly. So wanted to solve this problem so that she could ride her safely again. So the video that follows is some of the stuff that we did under saddle, and you'll see that she has trouble standing still. We tried to get her to stand still, but she's the kind of horse that you can't really drop the reins and work on that yet. So that's something that we'll probably try to work on maybe in another session. Could be weeks from now before I get up here again. But she does have some issues under saddle, but she is a lovely little ride, a lovely little horse to work with, and she's worth the time and effort to put into her. So today we worked on the bolting issue, and what I had presumed earlier on when I first was approached by this young woman to help her with her horse was that the horse spooked and then bolted. But in fact, it wasn't that case at all. It's a case of when the lady's trying to get off. I guess the saddle moves when you're getting off, and that causes the horse to bolt just as you're halfway off, and you could have a foot stuck in the stirrup. So it can be a really dangerous situation. So we worked on that using, well, first of all, doing sort of a fake dismount to get the horse prepared with the rider shifting weight in the saddle and having the saddle move slightly and having the horse feel the girth move slightly around her girth line. And then trying to get her relaxed after she'd get worked up about that. So we'd ride a little bit more, get the horse back down to a relaxed state, and then do another kind of fake dismount to get her triggered again, and then work on getting her relaxed again. And this is just a way of getting this horse to learn how to find relaxation on her own, and also having the rider work up to trusting the horse enough to try to dismount and be sure that she's going to actually be able to do it safely. So so here's a video. We did 2 short riding sessions because I really wanted the horse to have 2 successful dismounts without bolting, so that she could go away and process that after. And so it went fairly well. I was really pleased with it. So yeah, have a little watch and enjoy. And same thing again. Walk her again. Good. So we're waiting for her head to come down just a little bit more. Like, this is just helping her to relax a little bit. The other thing you can do here is another hip disengagement with the saddle on. And that's another way of trying to get her to relax a bit, getting her stepping underneath her with the hind. That's good. And now see if maybe, and you can feel her, like when you're getting on, you can feel her and she's tense. Yeah. And you can feel that she's relaxed a little bit more. So her head comes up again. And just see, yeah, there, her head comes down. Okay. So as soon as you're about to get on, she tenses up. Good. And this time, maybe when you get on, just finish it, like get on. Okay. So now, can you flex her neck at all without her moving her feet? So she's probably tense right now. Maybe she needs to walk out a little bit. I'm not sure. Like, what's your normal routine when you get on, just to let her kind of... There's a blow. That's what I was waiting for all day here.
And I get around a bit. It's like a kid you fed too much sugar. You tell them to go play in the backyard, and then you give them math homework. So I do the same with her. I go tie her around a little bit. Yeah.
So this is the first blow she's done in all of our whole session.
Yeah. Oh, she likes it once I get on. She knows it.
Yeah, she's got a nice walkout. This is lovely. So you can see she sort of likes her work, right? Like, yeah. You can...
She's a workaholic.
Her whole demeanor has changed. So if you ask for a whoa, now will she give you a flex at all? Like, could you ask for her nose at all, just to see if there's any flex with no feet moving? And rather than pulling up, just pull to your knee, just so you're not really pulling her nose up. Oh, so this side, see, she had the same problem. She's not really fixing on that right, or flexing on that right side. She had the same problem on the ground when I did it. So there might be something going on in there. So try not to pull toward your body, like pull toward the outside of your knee, just to get her nose to come around. And yeah, let's try the other side again. I think she flexed better on the right. Sorry, on the right.
This way.
Yeah, that way so pulling to your knee, bring your hand to your knee, and just see if you can get her nose, but no feet. See, we don't want feet. We just want her to stand and give you her nose.
She normally gets confused, so.
Yeah. So what I do is I'll drop one rein and ask for the nose, just so that she'll walk into it. I'm just going to turn this off. So you've given her more rein, and her head seems to be a little bit lower now compared. I'm going to look at these two videos and see which one is lower. She seems to be relaxing a lot more now. And if you give her even a little more rein, like another inch or so, love those ears. She's really paying attention. Because she's got a nice head now. This is a really nice, relaxed head.
Yeah, lots of times it's me, and I know what it is.
Yeah, that can happen. It's just being ready for the worst. Okay, so now if you're going to do a pretend dismount again, like do that rock the saddle again, and her head's going to come right back up again. We're going to trigger that anxiety again. Good. And then we're just going to walk off whenever you're ready. And same sort of thing, just start keep giving her more rein, feeding out more rein, and seeing if we can get that relaxation coming back again. And I'd really like her to blow, like if she's blown a few there earlier, but it's really nice to hear that blow. You're trying the hip disengaging. She kind of wants to run first, eh? It's like any leg on and she wants to run away.
From the rein.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah, that was, I crossed my rein, and she heard it, and that's when she started to light up there a bit.
It's like, what's happening? She gets really suspicious of anything that changes. So see if you can slow down the front end and get the hind end to come around. And just keeping your hands lower, like rather than coming up into your body. Yeah. And getting that, we wanted to pivot on that front leg. There, that's not bad. When she does one of them, just walk her off, like just let her walk off.
Girl, can you disengage? There you go.
There's a blow, but it's not a very long one. She's got these little short blows. It's like she's not really committed to relaxing or not.
She used to hold her breath for the ride and hyperventilate after.
Yeah, she's quite tense.
Good girl.
Little fake dismount. Good. And try another fake dismount. Good. So her head's gone a little higher again.
Yeah, there she's scooted in the corner over there. So this is where she starts to do, where she'll be the same, and then she'll change what she does. So nothing will scoop her through here, and then she'll pick something that hasn't scared her, and it'll scare her, and she'll scoop.
Huh. So do you want to try dismounting in the place where she's more confident? Or like you have a kind of a routine, right?
Yeah. So I can try it. We've asked her a couple times here. I'll probably just go over here then. Good girl. Okay. I know I jerk on my hand, which does that.
Yeah, that's maybe another thing she worries about too.
Yeah. And sometimes she'll just scoop and not do anything.
Yeah,
Other times she'll scoop and will suddenly be Roy Rogers.
yeah.
So.
If you tried dismounting in front of a gate, I was just thinking because you got the fence in front of you, what would she do then? Just bolt sideways?
Yeah, she just turned either I think left or right. Like,
Have you ever tried that? Using the fence as a block? The thing is then you have to predict which way she's going to go, right? Okay. Oh, actually put it back in and just ride more. That was nice. Gush on her too. That was actually nice. She didn't even flinch there. I didn't see any.
nothing. Like not even normally when the start hits her belly again.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
That was really good. So even just relaxing and rewarding that, that's nice. You could do a few of those and just kind of set her up for no big deal, nothing to get worried about. So you're just taking the foot out of the stirrup? Good. Just kind of,
That would normally be her first trigger.
yeah.
That would be that. If she'd feel the weight.
The second one is when your leg comes over the back. Yeah. I like this so far. This is good. What you want is a program you can continue doing on your own and that you're safe. And I'm wondering, like when you ride, a lot of the times, are you alone when you ride?
No,
Okay, because that's really important as well, that if something happens, you want someone to be here. Good. Good mare.
I'm a lot more confident because the last time I tried doing this, I did this exercise by myself.
Yeah,
Or with somebody, but like without a coach.
yeah,
And as soon as my foot would come out and she'd feel it, she'd scoot really
yeah,
hard and
yeah.
sidestep. So just even her confidence level, I'm very happy.
Yeah, she looks really relaxed right now. Like this is a nice, easy walk. Good girl. So now if you were to lean forward as though you were going to get off, but don't finish it. That's okay. That's good. Like you're going to kind of build her, like she is going to have some anxiety come up, and we just want her to bring it back down again. So she can just relax. It's no big deal. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Even that though, like I pulled and I relaxed right away, and she didn't really scoot. It was kind of a half-hearted one for her, like which I appreciated that from her end.
Yeah, so do the same thing as last time, sort of, foot out of the stirrup, halfway lean forward, thinking about getting off. But don't do it. Yeah, good mare. Yeah, she's got a lot of issues. I would start with the hind gut. I'm going to send you that video so you can do an assessment there and just do a little diagnosis to see if she does have ulcers.
And my backpack is supposed to be coming for a Coggins test for her,
Yeah,
so I could even ask him about.
yeah, if he's already here. Then if you can get a chiro done, that would be really good too, but she's a hard one to do a chiro on just because of her trust issues. So if you can maybe try that in June, when the vet comes in June, because that can answer some questions as well. If there's any pain at all that's triggering this, especially I'm thinking in the neck because she couldn't do those bends.
We said it was to the left that she was bending. Yeah, 'cause you were
Yeah, it was the right side. I was surprised because it was her bad side, and she bent into me on the bad side. So the left side she couldn't bend. She was moving her body away from me rather than bending her neck. Oh my God. Oh my God, you got to tell her she's a good girl somehow. That was lovely. She did not bolt. That was just fabulous. Now, did you want to try that again just to get two good ones in a session? Because for me, if you can get two good ones and then put her away, then she's going to process what happened today, and the next time will be better.
Okay.
So it's a big
I'm gonna stretch my legs.
yeah. Okay, so we're going to try ride again and see if we can get another successful dismount without bolting. So the head's high again. So now we want to work on getting that head down again and getting her relaxing again. So does she feel a little tight right now? Like her head's higher right now? But it's not bad?
No, she's definitely more tense again.
Yeah, just
Like,
because you're
I feel
starting.
like I'm not at square one, but I'm halfway. I'm at
Yeah.
square three instead of square six.
This is not bad. So you can try a hip disengagement and just see if we can maybe get her stepping under. And the thing is, we just sort of did this. She doesn't really know how to do it. As you get better and better and she knows what you're asking, she's going to probably slow down a little bit and give them to you better. And then you'll get real relaxing because she actually will do it and get something out of it. She'll benefit from it rather than, oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? And she'll freak out, right? So that actually wasn't a bad one there. She didn't run away. Like the first time you asked, she was kind of running away from it.
Yes, yeah.
Now she's actually thinking about, what are we doing? And there's a nice blow. I like that. Yeah, the head's coming down a bit there. Good. Now she's having a poop here. That's kind of nice too, that she's relaxed enough. Sometimes that's a nervous thing though too. It can it can mean both, right?
She could be nervous Yes.
There's a little blow, a little blow. So again, you can try giving her a little bit more rein too whenever you're riding her out. Good. So there she's really tucking her nose in. What you also want is the head to come down at the shoulder and the pivot, the releaser softening at the pole. But that'll come. Like it's just, you know, this is baby steps, first day here. But it's something you can work on down the road and get it better and better. She's lovely.
She's a nice horse. She's eager to please, which I like.
Yeah, she does want to please. So you can also do another like fake dismount here too in the open. Like if you're going to really dismount, then we'll use the gate to stop her. But you can do the fake ones just to kind of prepare her for one day you will get off without a gate in front of her. Good mare. Yeah, and I also think you should get that leather latigo tie.
Actually, I started
We'll
really
put that on the
feel it.
list.
I could feel it slipping a bit.
Yeah, just so your saddle doesn't loosen while you're riding, and then when you get off, it actually does move and shift, and then she's going to move. She's going to bolt. She'll have a reason to bolt. Some nice blows. This is good. She is blowing. There, nice. Good girl. She's thinking too. This is nice.
Because of her, she's an overthinker, so I just need her to think correctly.
Yeah. Now, do you think she's relaxed enough to try a dismount?
Yep. I'll bring her over to the gate.
Yeah.
She was tense when I initially got on, but now she's feeling like when I got off the first time.
Now, and you may want to try a few fake ones first, like just pull your foot out of the stirrup and see how she is before you actually decide to do it. Just gauge it. Good. Good girl. Yeah, her head's come up again.
Which doesn't make sense to me. Like,
What's that, sorry?
where she's, I don't know if you can see it. I can feel it where her head goes up and she scoots for no reason.
Yeah, her head did go up, and even when you rode off there, her head was still a bit high.
Yeah.
Now it's coming down again. But that's what you want to do. You're going to trigger it. She's going to get anxious, and then walk away and help her relax again, so that she can learn. So her head's come up there. Now her head's high a little bit, and then we just want to get her relaxed again, and then eventually when you feel she's relaxed enough, you can follow through. But it's getting her to trust it, right? Like if it's probably just as traumatic for her to bolt as it is for you.
Yeah, I know it does. I know she gets normally like really, she'll get as to when she was like 2 years ago, so 3 years ago, where she gets scared of everything.
Yeah, like when you told me initially that you couldn't put a blanket on her, I was suspecting Lyme, that maybe it was some skin sensitivity that can be a symptom of Lyme. But this is just her. I think she's just got some PTSD.
When I brought her back, she was scared of blankets, scared of brushes, scared of everything, and like she's normally pretty keen on brushes, and she'll actually fall asleep.
Yeah, and that's nice and relaxing for them too. It's a nice experience for them. They like being groomed.
And when she discovered what a blanket was, she loved having it put on her. So
Yeah,
it
but
was weird.
same thing with Lyme. Like they don't like, horses that have Lyme often don't like to be groomed because it hurts to be groomed. Oh my God, that's lovely. Okay, you got to gush on that mare. And I think that we should just end it here because that is nice. So she can go away and process that, and she's hopefully learned something.